Tomorrow's a good day. You ever get nervous? You ever get nervous about picking something up another day? And you're like, oh man, I hope they get it right. I hope it's a smooth pickup. Tomorrow is a big deal. Tomorrow for me is a big deal. I mean, you already know how much I love the shoes, but I absolutely love television sets, TVs, OLED gaming, OLED technology, the LG. Currently, I have a C3 OLED in the bedroom, and I have a LG CX OLED in the living room, which my kids seem to be using a lot, and they're watching other people do YouTube. So my son says, "Oh, I want to be a YouTube. I want to do YouTube and stuff when I'm older, when I'm in high school." And it's like, well, as long as you're emotionally capable and ready for that, then yeah, I, I don't see a problem with that. I think that would be okay. Right around the time you get a phone and that sort of thing. Hunter, how you doing? How you doing out there? Tomorrow marks a big day for me. A big day for my channel, a big win, a big W, as the kids say, I think, in the playgrounds today. Um, the LG Life is Good OLED TV 42-inch. For those of you who don't know or are thinking about picking up one and you're not sure, this video could be for you. This live stream could be for you. It's for me, and I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm pumped. I've been waiting for you live for days. Hunter Greer. Okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't got a lot of traction. I've been reviewing my videos from the past and like the retention rates and stuff, like how long people are like staying around for my video. And it happens to be car garages, electric vehicles, and things I do that bother my wife. So, I mean, I did hit 1K in one of the videos, so that was good. I'm trying to, hey, how you doing there, 8575? It's good to see you. Talking about OLEDs, talking about the TV that I'm going to be picking up tomorrow. I'm very excited for. Are you guys, gals, everyone out there in the world, are you interested in me? Like, oh, I'm from California. Yeah, I'm from California. Where are you from? It's good to see you. I do believe you're new in here, Shabam. Hopefully I got that right. I pronounced it correctly. But yeah, OLED gaming, right? The LG C6 OLED. I'm lucky enough to secure that. Oh, okay, cool. India. How's the weather out there? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Talking about the OLED, organic light emitted diode, for those who love acronyms. It's the pinnacle of technology for TVs for me and my needs. It's like one of the only TVs that come fully equipped with 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. A lot of the other TVs, they only have like 2. So when you're plugging in a soundbar eventually, one of them gets taken from that. So the LG OLED TV, I've discovered they have 4 ports, which is fantastic. High-end gaming. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's the rainy season. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting yourself be known. Thank you for typing in the chat and that sort of thing. Appreciate you. Wet and hot. So you have like that wet humidity. Got it. Yeah, it's summertime out here. It's summertime out here. Coming to you live on Monday. It's good to see you. Starting up that week. A lot of people's Mondays today. Today's my Friday. Tomorrow, I should be getting the email tonight for the security, for the peace of mind. But tomorrow, I go to my local, I can't say my favorite anymore, but my local retail establishment, and I'm going to be picking up with these hands the LG C6 OLED, the 42 inch, the Apex, the S tier, the amazing sensational screen. And I'm thinking about doing like an unboxing. I might video record it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments below if that's something that you're interested in. Would you be open? Would you be willing to, like, is that going to be, is that fun content? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below, but would you like to see that, like, wake up, drive down, pick up, like, drive up, install, or like, would you like to see it more in a video with like editing and like funny movie clips and, you know, whatever? Because I haven't really done any video editing or anything. This is usually live streams. So hey, it's good to see you. Hey, a lot of new people in here. It's good to see you. How are you? We're 6 minutes in. I'm not trying to go over 30. I got to get in my daily walk. I'm on a hot streak. I get in 15,000 steps. I'm Loud Italian. For those of you who don't know who I am, who is this person? What are they talking about? What's going on right now? Loud Italian. I pretty much film every day. I live stream for at least 30 minutes. It's good to see you. We're talking about OLED. We're talking about a screen that I've had an eye on for a while. It's fantastic. It has auto low latency mode. It has variable refresh rate. It has Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, V-Sync technology, G-Sync technology. And I gotta be honest with you, I still don't really know what the V-Sync and G-Sync means. I'm 44 years old. I'm discovering this stuff. I have a LG C6 in the living room that my kids have taken over. So that's kind of off. That's like off the tables for me. And then they have these like smudges and stuff. I'm very very anal about, and particular about, cleaning the screen. You know, I have a microfiber cloth and that sort of thing. I'm not a fan of the way people buy TVs. They like put the TV in a shopping cart, like at an angle. No, you keep it upright. You keep it flush, perpendicular. Come on. It's a screen that could break. You don't lay it flat. Have it upright, or at least a 45. They don't know. Some of the people that buy TVs around here, they just don't know. And I'm like, I'm horrified by that. Like I put my hand on my mouth and I'm just like, oh, that's terrible. You don't want to do anything like that. You can't, you know what I'm saying, YouTube? You get that, right? It's good to see all of you. 8575, Shaq Void, who else do we have? Hunter Greer. Hey, it's good to see you. Lot of new people, I believe, in the chat today, so it's good to see you. Trying to get my retention rate up. The things that I do that that bother my wife ends up getting like 1:33. That's my most retentive or retention rate for my YouTube channel. So thank you for tuning in. You know, this is about the OLED screen. This is about having the opportunity and having the privilege and being grateful for the fact that I'm able to secure this thing. And that should be tomorrow. So if that's something that you, let me know. Like, you haven't written anything in the why have you written Italian? I'm not sure what you mean there, 8575. Can you elaborate? Like, speak Italian? My dad can't even speak Italian. He's like full Sicilian. Did ancestries, and he found out that he's like almost 100% Sicilian. So I get the Italian side from my dad's side, and I get the Finnish side from my mom's side. So that's basically the way the genetics kind of played out for me. I get the passion and the skin tone, the lovely skin, the kind of the olive oil skin and that sort of thing from my dad's side, and I get the young, the youth, and then like the, you know, that sort of thing from my mom's side, the height, the body type. Well, actually, yeah, it's from my mom's side, I believe. So anyway, but so yeah, less about genetics, more about the OLED screen, Loud Italian, right? This is, and I'm trying to get better at the rights. I am. I think there was only one in there that I added in. Does that bother you? It bothers me. I am very aware of that now. I'm very aware of what I say, but I'm not sure I know why I'm saying it. So anyway, but yeah, it's the TV that you want when you are entertaining friends or family, when you have a sporting event on, when you want a game, when you want a monitor that could be a monitor for your PC gaming. I mean, it's up to like 165 hertz or 165 frames per second. Most gaming and stuff doesn't, like, at least for consoles and stuff. And I will be, I believe I will be transitioning from PlayStation in 2028 if they don't walk back the idea for having physical media, because I need that. Bottom line, end of the day, I need the physical media because we don't always have great internet. Our internet can be unstable at times. When I plug in my gaming stuff at home and you're watching me, you're viewing my live streams on my channel on YouTube, I need to have an Ethernet cable plugged in, so there's less likely that there's going to be severe lag or frame cuts or dropped internet. There's times where I've streamed for a few hours and it died on me, and I had no idea. So I don't want that to happen. I want to make sure that the user experience is a good experience. It's a great experience, and that's what I want. And that's what I'm stable internet connection, and I need that physical media because I don't always have that internet like connectivity. So I need that. And if Sony was to walk back their idea for physical media, I mean, I had to buy an external hard drive and put that on the PS5 Pro, and that's my preferred way of gaming. I will be testing out some games like Resident Evil Requiem. I have that game. I've been sitting on that game for a while. I didn't want to watch anyone else or talk to anyone else about it for the fear of spoilers. So, what are you gonna switch to if you do? Mando, it's good to see you. I was thinking about. I was like, are you reined in so much that you lost internet where you're at? I know you were doing storms and stuff like that, but what are you going to switch to? That's funny because it's going to be Switch 2, actually. I got a lot of cool stuff coming. Oblivion Remastered on Nintendo Switch 2. And I love that little graphic of the monk that's holding the cartridge. I think that's hilarious. I love that. I might even make that as my profile picture. I don't know, but that's fantastic. Like I'm thinking about doing, I want to do like Resident Evil Requiem. I want to do Silent Hill 2. I want to do maybe Silent Hill F. I did secure Silent Hill Townfall. So, hey, 1234, it's good to see you. A lot of new people in here. This is fantastic. You guys are here. You're showing up. I love that. It's my Friday, and tomorrow I'll be picking up, my first, well, this is my second, my desk. I don't, any of you people like YouTube, do you have kids? Do you have a nice screen in your living room that you kind of had to like walk away from and then figure out where else you can go, for your entertainment, right? Any man caves and stuff out there, any woman caves, and any, like you have to have a room, like there's a setup. I would love to have a studio, like my own room with the studio, but it's kind of my desk setup. So it's going to be my 42-inch, and I love those little feet. I like the feet there. I'm not a fan of the feet that go out in like a V. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that inverted V with the two, you know what I mean? It ends up being like 4 feet. I don't like that. I like the L shape. That's adorable to me. I like that. I'm a big fan. I get nervous when I set this stuff up. I don't want to hurt the screen. And let me tell you, there's nothing like taking that plastic and peeling it off the front side of the screen. You enjoy it on a phone, right? You enjoy it on a phone, but let me tell you, there's nothing more satisfying than taking an OLED, especially if you got it for the first time, and you take it by the corner and you slowly peel it away to where there's nothing left, and it's like glorious. There's no dust on it. It's the best it could be. It's premium. It's S tier. It's Apex. I mean, it's a thing, right? I'm so glad I got that on film, and I really am excited for this. I really am. I I'm a little nervous, but because I want everything to work out, you know, I want to believe in this retail establishment again. I want to be able to, and I was able to secure it, but I want to make sure, like it's once I have the peace of mind, and it's like I actually have it in my hands, and I'm bringing it home. Like that's what I want that. And then if you guys are interested, right? Then I go right. If you guys are interested in the build, the put together, the testing. I mean, what do you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments below. We are 12. What, I got a notification. I'm waiting for it to go away. Okay, 17 minutes in. Thank you for joining me. I'm Loud Italian. If you enjoy this stuff, like the video. It really helps. If you enjoy this video, you enjoy me, you enjoy this face, and sometimes what this face says, and these hands, right? My dad loves the eyebrows and the nose. I kind of like it too. I'm fancying that myself. Fresh shave. I show up, right? I show up. I'm here. We're at it. We're doing this together. So let me know. And subscribe if you can. Subscribe and ring that bell. Ring that bell. I appreciate you. And this will help others. This will help me, and this will help others, and we're growing, and I'm excited. And I'm excited for tomorrow, and I'm excited for the future and what this thing can do. This LG C6 OLED. And I'm picking it up. Like, I'm going to be driving it home. I'm going to be driving down. I'm going to be waiting for the store to open up because I'm like an older man, and I just can't wait. Like, I'm not going to show up a few minutes. Like, I'm always there about 30 minutes before, 15 to 30 minutes before anywhere I go. It's just who I am. I like that. I have anxiety issues. Anyone have anxiety issues or some, psychological stuff going on? I do. I'm on meds. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am. And so, and lately I've been consistent with taking them, which is good. It's always a good thing. But some of my coworkers know, and they're really accommodating, which I love. And things get crowded real fast. I dip out, someone else dips in, and if the crowd drops, then I go back in, and I can resume what I was doing before with the work. This is fantastic, though. I am so excited. I'm thrilled. I really am. And this thing's going to be paid off I did the math, and I divided it by 6, and I figure by the end of December, by Christmas time, by December 1, I want to have it paid off. And I'm not sure I'm going to be getting a sound bar. Not really needed because I have my headphones on. I'm going to have an Ethernet cord plugged in. I have a very long Ethernet cord. I do. And I'm going to be cutting that because I have it wrapped up right now. And I have like a floor mat over it so people don't trip on it. I don't really like the setup right now, but it works. It's just like it's I don't want to say good enough, but but it checks more boxes in the pros and the cons, so it works. It's temporary. It's not permanent. I want to set up, but I don't have that yet. So, the kids are young for a period of time. They get older. They want to go out. They want to be with their friends. So it's going to end up becoming my wife and I, and I have passions and I have creativity. So I'm going to get more into this. I want to do more videos and maybe some editing and maybe some adding some funny movie clips, and because I'm that movie guy. I'm not one that wants, when you want to see something, you want to laugh at something or you read a book or whatever, right? Like I'm the guy to go to for that. Everyone loves my recommendations. So from the fruits and the vegetables I pick out to our members to TVs, like I can sell a TV to someone in like 30 seconds, the time it takes to get from the bottom floor to the top floor of an elevator, the elevator pitch. So, building relationships. And so, and again, it's that relationship, and it's a relationship with your TV set. Gone are the days of tiny little screens, fabric for the speakers, big components in the back, and it weighed like 5,000 pounds because it was so much, right? The bezel and everything in there, the thickness of the screen around. It's fantastic. I love it. Pixel perfect blacks. They turn off when there's no light in there. That's why it's fantastic. Big, bright, vibrant colors. And I can't wait to test this. And Mando asked, well, the gaming systems, well, PS5 Pro for as long as I can, and then once games, if they don't walk back their initial plan, which is to go all digital, then if they don't walk it back, it's going to be Nintendo, of course. That would be my primary console for like newer games and stuff. But I'll probably be playing older games as well. I'm thinking about getting Astral Chain for Switch 1 around Christmas time. There's the Switch 2 version of Ocarina of Time. And I already sent my wife ideas for Christmas. Lego builds, of course. And I'm thinking about getting that Lego Ocarina of Time set, like that last battle between Ganon and Zelda. That looks fantastic. So that might be coming around the corner. So we'll see what happens. But the TVs and stuff, like and there, in the games and stuff, that I have a new notebook now. I don't know, like, if you guys were around before, but I filled up my first notebook from cover to cover. I did it. Yeah, it's frustrating. It really is. It really is. But there's some people who I follow who actually own. I don't know these people personally, but they own physical media places and that sort of thing. They've got games and all of that, but they're not. They still have like 2 years, and they sent out that official statement. That's some courtesy. They didn't really have to do that, but they did that. That was a good point. That kind of softens the blow a little bit. But I just don't. I want to believe in a company that doesn't lose what matters most, and that's their fans. That's the people who show up to play their stuff. They're putting in their time, and that's what hurts the most, at least for me. I don't know if it hurts you, but it's definitely unsettling. PC's there already. You don't have floppy disks and stuff anymore, and you can always play the older stuff too. You can always get one of those retro consoles, and you can play. I wouldn't know necessarily how I would be able to, as long as it has HDMI. I think you would be able to hook it up to a capture card and stream it. So, I think that's possible. I think that's a possibility. I think as time moves forward and they don't, and the Sony or whatever doesn't say anything about it, then people are going to be more likely to buy more physical media. And I wouldn't be surprised if places in your area pop up around that have physical places. There's like one place that has that where we're at, but these main these main places, they don't have that anymore. They got records for some reason, but they don't have, and they've got some books and kid magazines and stuff, but they don't have any gaming. They don't have $5 movie bins. Remember those $5 movie bins? And they had one for like regular DVD that no one wanted, and then they had the Blu-ray one with the blue edging, and you get the Blu-ray disc. So I want to be able to get it inside a store. I do. So it's all about how can you adapt, I guess. I mean, I know what there's only so much you can control, and it's like, okay, well, we have a couple of years to figure this stuff out. So Nintendo would be number one for me. And those Nintendo first parties, they don't have the game key card, which is good. I don't want the game key card one. So if they don't have the Switch one, that's what I like about the Switch one, is it doesn't have that key card. You actually you own the game on that cartridge. I would like a little emoji where I can have a cartridge on there, but it doesn't. It has like a CD, and that's all I can do. That's all I can do is put the CD in there. So GameCube was, I think, was the only one that had discs, right? And they were like mini. I didn't own that console. I didn't own the Virtual Boy. I didn't own the GameCube, and I didn't own the Wii U. And those are the only Nintendo consoles I didn't buy for various reasons. So, so, right? Some Walmarts over here still got the $5 bins. Awesome. Get the movies while you can. I mean, really, if you got to stack them up in the towers on the side, do it. Because, I mean, you're going to put it back anyway, right? So it's going to be fine. Hey, Amanda, let me ask you something. Since you're in here, do the rights bother you? When I say right, because I hear myself say it, and I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of what I say there. The the yeahs. I mean, that's borderline. That doesn't bother me as much, but the rights, it really, like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's just like, it's like survival horror for me in hearing it, because I listen to myself on my way home and I'm trying to improve in my communication. Oh, it doesn't bother you any. Okay. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Mando. Mando's one of my regulars. He's fantastic. Sometimes he chimes in for the tech and makes sure that my microphone's on. So, but yeah, happy to have you here. Happy to have everyone else in here too. Thank you for letting yourself be known. Hopefully you enjoy this stuff. If you're interested in seeing the OLED and that whole thing, maybe filming in the parking lot before, maybe throwing in a tripod, like my selfie stick, because the tripod turns into a selfie stick. I can't believe I'm using the word selfie now. That's crazy. That's unlike me. But I guess I'm learning new terms and stuff. So, and it has like, it's an extended reach. And so I'm thinking about doing that. Like, I'll talk to you in the car tomorrow. Maybe on the way down. I want it to be like your purchase is ready for pickup, right? I want that. And then it's like, yes, it's there. There, and then it's like it's the store equivalent of someone reaching out to shake your hand, and then me coming down to shake it in return, and then it has that like partnership, and then I can believe in that, because we drop a lot of coin, a lot of money into a place. You have these expectations, and they don't even need my ID anymore. They know who I am. They're like, no, we know who you are. You're good. You get games here like every week. It's been a while. I've been radio silent. I haven't gone there. I'm not even going to coffee shops, because I'm trying to spend less to put more, so I'm able to like pay off the TV and that sort of thing. So I want to have it paid off by December. That's the latest. And we have 2027. We have 2027 still. So a lot of stuff can happen. If Xbox ends up having a physical version, of their consoles. I might be looking into that. I don't know. I mean, I just prefer I prefer the the physical stuff. I do. I'm old school, and that's how I grew up, and I don't want that door to ever close. I want some things to remain. I want some consistency. I want some I want some I want some constants. I do. It's important. So again, thank you for joining me. I'm Loud Italian. I've covered a lot today. Yeah, LG C6 OLED. I'm very excited for. You should be too, because you're going to see what this thing can do. We're going to discover this stuff together. Thank you for hanging out. You enjoy this content. I'm Loud Italian. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. I go live 9:30 to 10 most days, Pacific Standard Time, AM, 12:30 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, PM. So there you go. All that stuff's in the bio, and the stuff that I'm gonna be checking out is in there as well. So make sure you enjoy this stuff. Then you can check out the other stuff too. So I think I'm gonna buy an Xbox here soon. They got some translucent ones coming out. Yeah, that reminds me of a coworker of mine wanted to get the green one that was like, or transparent, um, like see through, and translucent is you can't see through, I believe. I just wanted to make sure that I'm reading that right. But yeah, he wants to get that. So yeah, and moderators are on. We're making sure it's safe. It's a safe and healthy environment for my viewer, for myself, being the creator. I want it to be professional, and that's why I show up the way I do, and I wear what I wear, and I wanna represent my own brand and that sort of thing. So that's why you see what you see. I have a plan for why I do what I do, and what you see and that sort of thing. So. Um, but yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions or whatever later on, when it's not live and I take this down, and you check out the video, and you oh yeah, I didn't say that. You can go ahead and add it in the comments, and I'll review it, and then you reach out to me, I'll reach out to you. You give me an emoji, I'll give you an emoji, that sort of thing. I like to answer my comments. Um, Keep that conversation going, and making sure that your time is valued and appreciated, uh, which is needed now more than ever. So, um, but yeah, we covered it. We covered it. So I'm excited. That the LG C6 OLED 42-inch within reach. YouTube, without reach. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this. A little terrified, a little nervous, but more than anything, thrilled and excited. So, uh, but yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for joining me, Mando. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Shaq. Thank you, Shibam. Thank you, 8575. Thank you, and Hunter. Thank you. Appreciate all of you, each and every one of you. I really do. I'm Loud Italian. Thank you for joining me. We're about 4 minutes over. Apologies for that, but I'm just so excited, and I'm gonna go finish my Friday. I'm gonna go on my walk. I'm gonna try to give. I'm gonna do what my best to deliver world-class service to our world-class members. Some of them are world-class. Others are, they make you, they make you better. Overcoming adverse, like, issues and negativity, and the way, the behaviors and what they do, because they pay memberships, that they can kind of get away with anything. But there's got to be some accountability and that sort of thing. There's some things I won't touch. I won't. I won't touch tissues and Kleenexes and stuff like that, because if it's a question of me getting sick, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm not picking up leaves either. I feel like leaves like blow in or whatever, then that's fine. I'm fine with that. Nature, hey, you're here, that's great. So I like that stuff. But anything else, anyway. But that's all I have. I know I said it multiple times, but yeah, again, thank you. I'm Loud Italian. Hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun. I hope you did too. And this isn't goodbye to you. It's see you later, because goodbye is something you say to someone you don't want to see again. And to you, my viewers, I will never, ever say goodbye. I'll say see you later. Peace.